What's up, the John Squad? This is John Palini here, your YouTube World Heresy Champion here on YouTube, and I'm coming at you with my WWE Monday Night Raw review for October 22nd, 2018. That is right, the John Squad. This Raw was pretty hectic, let me tell you. We had a sad part in the beginning, and then we had a hectic last main event, a hectic last night main event. So there's a lot of things that happened during this program. So we start off the Monday Night Raw with Roman Reigns, and he talks about how he owed everyone an apology, how he has got to be how he was not going to be a workhorse, and that he has been battling leukemia for 11 years, and that his leukemia is back, which is very sad. His leukemia is back, and he is going to have to give up his Universal title. So he gives up the Universal Championship, and he gives up the Universal Championship and lays it in the ring, and then he says that he will be back, and that it's not all about chasing the titles, and that WWE is a team, and that when he gets back, he will beat this leukemia, and that he will kick its butt. So then Seth and Dean come out into the stage and do the Shield thing with him, and they hug him and do the Shield thing with him, and that's what happens there to end that moment. So then the first match we had on Raw was Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley, and the winner was Finn Balor. He beat Bobby Lashley, which I thought that was pretty funny, because I thought Bobby Lashley was going to win, because all I heard was Leo Rush chant, Lashley, which I thought that was pretty funny. So then Paul Heyman cuts a promo and talks about how he is going to talk about the show, and how Roman Reigns could not fulfill his duties as defending the Universal Championship, and talks about the champion, and talks about Crown Jewel, and that, that the worthy champion is going to be Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel to beat Braun Strowman. So then Brock Lesnar will beat Braun Strowman. That's what Paul Heyman says. So then Braun Strowman comes out and cuts a promo and talks to Paul Heyman and says that Crown Jewel, Brock Lesnar is going to get these hands, and that he is going to beat Brock Lesnar for the Universal Champion. So then Drew McIntyre does the Claymore kick onto Braun Strowman to end that segment. So then the second match we had on Raw was Sasha Banks versus Ruby Riott, and the winner was Ruby Riott. Then we had a DX Live, and Triple H and Shawn Michaels talk about that they are better, and that they see the X, that the future is now, and talk about Crown Jewel, and that they are going to kick butt at Crown Jewel, and that they will kick Undertaker and Kane's butt at Crown Jewel. So then the Undertaker Kane appear on the Titantron, cutting a promo and say that this is going to be Triple H and Shawn Michaels' last match together, and that's what happens to end that segment. So then the third match we had on Raw was Elias, Who Wants to Walk with Elias, versus Apollo Crews, and the winner was Elias. Then Elias tried to redo his song on top of the stage after the match, and then Baron Corbin told him, no, we have lots of things to do here. And so then Elias had to get his microphone cut, and Baron Corbin wouldn't let him sing his song. So then what happens is Elias heads to the back, but then he comes back out and whams Baron Corbin with the guitar in the back, and that was pretty funny. So then we had a Raw Women's Championship contract signing. Michael Cole welcomes out Nikki Bella and the Bella Twins, and then welcomes out the champion Ronda Rousey. Then she scares the Bella Twins out of the ring. Nikki and Brie don't want to fight Ronda Rousey tonight, so then Ronda Rousey says, why don't you come back in the ring and just sign this contract? She does not want to fight them. So then they come back into this ring, and what happened was that the Bellators talks about Ronda Rousey's mother, and that she is ashamed of her, and Nikki then says that she's ashamed of her. So then that Nikki says that Rousey is the face, and this says stuff like that. So Rousey says that. So then Nikki slaps Rousey in the face after she signs the contract, and then Rousey signs the contract and says that come Sunday she will end her, and that's going to be an awesome match this Sunday at WWE Evolution. So then the next match we had on Raw was a fatal four-way match: Nia Jax versus Dana Brooke versus Ember Moon versus Tamina. And the winner was Ember Moon. That is right, son. The main event we had on Raw was a Raw Tag Team Championship match. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. And during the match, Braun Strowman comes out and attacks Drew McIntyre with the referee knocked down. And because the referee was knocked down, Drew McIntyre got attacked to the back or somewhere else up into the crowd, and then Dolph Ziggler was left alone. So then the winner was a new Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. But wait a minute. This is what happens here. The stunning moment. Dean Ambrose wins the Raw Tag Team Champions with Seth Rollins. Then out of nowhere, Seth Rollins is celebrating with Dean Ambrose, like hugging him and stuff like that. Then out of nowhere, boom! Dirty deeds onto Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose turns heel onto Seth Rollins and starts to beat the heck out of him, and then rips the concrete floor apart. Dirty deeds to him. Just beats him up, and then I'm getting all worried about Seth Rollins, and then and then to end Monday Night Raw, Dean Ambrose climbed back up into the crowd and just leaving Seth Rollins onto the concrete floor, onto the rip floor, just leaving Seth Rollins laid out. And that's what ends WWE Monday Night Raw last night. Boy, so that was a lot that happened with Roman Reigns and with Dean Ambrose turning on Seth Rollins and just throwing the tag team belts at Rollins and turning him after they win the belts. So I don't know what's going to happen next Monday, so we're going to have to find out. And I guess this is going to be a feud between Dean and Seth now, so it looks like it. So once again, the John Squad, please like this video. Leave your comments down below what you think about Seth and Dean, and please say your prayers for Roman Reigns like I'm doing too, and please like this video, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. Peace out, the John Squad.